There you are. Well, we're back on the 460 stuff. And there's the heads. I gotta clean them back up because they've been sitting around. I did a little bit more work to them. And I bought this here cleaner to clean out all the holes, the guides, and the whole 9 yards. I remember back in the day, you could buy this stuff way back years ago, about 2 years ago, before all this political stuff happened. You could get these 2 for $5. I just paid 2 for $11. But and this stuff doesn't work nowhere near like it used to. They've taken all the ingredients out. You guys know that we're in the cars and do this kind of stuff. But I was looking for my valves for a long time, and I kept coming across this box here, and it says Dove on here, but it comes off backwards because I got the camera flipped around here, and that's what I have to do right this minute. And I had all my valves where I cleaned them up before, and then I realized these are from another head, and that's not good. So I kept telling my son, Adam, I kept saying, I can't find the valves to the 460 heads. And needless to say, he says, Dad, I just found them. I said, where at? They're right in your face. Adam, oh, nice, put together with the springs on them and all the little parts that go with them. Yes, sir. So I wouldn't lose anything. Chalk one up for your old friend Terry here. And so that was a good thing. And that was something I needed very much, because without these aren't doing me much good. So anyway, what I did here, guys, I never took the time to clean these up. So I'm going to get the grease and stuff off of them, the carbon and all the nasty stuff here. And put the old valve here in the drill. And what we're going to do, take this here pad, put a little bit of a cleaner on it here. And you don't want to put too much because it will bleed right through. This will actually soak through the pad. So you just want to use it very lightly because you'll have a big mess on your hands. It's going to be a little bit of a mess anyway. And just set her on there. Let it do its work. Work the stuff in. And this will get all the heavy oil off, and carbon and the stuff that would just make a mess. So that's all I'm after right here, is to clean these up, where my next step is going to be using the piece of sandpaper on the back here to get rid of this here edge. So got rid of the heavy stuff pretty much. There it is. So then all we're going to need is a piece of sandpaper like this here. So that's the next step. Real fancy, huh, fellas? Got a ridge on it right here. All I'm going to do is taper this ridge off the valve into the nice shiny part that's in there, which is the seat area. This will give you an idea of what I'm after here. I already had done these before. Okay. So that's what we're after, pretty much. A little bit better than that, right, guys? Takes a little while. I'd really rather have a different piece of paper than this. I just grabbed what I found laying here. And I don't want to make it big, or especially up on here, you don't want to let the paper tuck on your seat area. I used to do it the old-fashioned way with a regular drill, so this helps out right here, having this little machine here. And this will get hot when you hold it, so I just want to remind you of that. And I want you to say, hey, I should I do this, and then you're burning your fingers. This will get hot. I'm undecided if I want to back cut these. These don't look that terrible. So I don't know if I'll bother doing that. I usually do an old-fashioned back cut. But we're going to see, because I'm behind on these heads. There's just too much that needs to be done. Getting this thing back together. And I just thought I'd bring you guys for a ride on this for a few minutes, because the old camera here is not working too good. I did a whole video for you guys the other day, and I played it back, and guess what? There was nothing there. Not one picture. And I was pretty upset about that. Because you fellas that follow me on the channel are interested in this, and it'd be nice if I could show you more than what I show you. Even though it's only small talk, a lot of it. But it's like having your friends hang out at the garage. So that's how I look at it. Now, I don't know if you can see that or not. See, one thing about the valve being a little bit messed up, it will show you where you're actually trying to cut this ridge down a little bit. And that's all I'm after. I'm tapering this end. Like I said, I don't want to go here. I just want to stay on top. On top. It's actually the back of the valve. Top would actually be here, which I'll be cleaning this up better, because I can tell it has some gunk on it on the other side, so I'll be doing that too. But I'm just trying to show you guys one step at a time here. And this just helps out all the way around, performance wise. You always want your stuff clean anyway. Even if you're not worried about performance, I'm sure you're worried about fuel mileage, and with any engine, any kind of fuel mileage increase you can get is always a good thing. So I think what we'll do here is end this video off, because I think this camera's about to let me down, and then there'll be no footage here at all. So something's better than nothing, and you guys don't need to stare at this too long anyway. I don't want to get anybody jealous or anything like that, you know what I mean? So with that, guys, I'm going to thank you for checking me out, what we're doing here, what we're up to. There's going to be some things coming up here. I keep telling you that. I can't get over here. Adam's done a lot. I do have some videos I want to post, and sometimes they don't make it. I'll tell you guys we're doing this and that, and then you don't see it. So I'm sorry about that. Maybe in the near future here I can get over here more and give you some more footage and stuff. But anyway, that's that. There are a few tricks to getting more horsepower out of these valves here, but it's just little things that you could have done at a machine shop. And if you have access to a good machine shop, and you get one of these guys that really know what they're doing, the valves and the seat area, I can't stress how crucial that is. Now, I push the envelope with what we do here because we're kind of limited. But if you have access to do things with a machine shop, and the guy has the proper tools and stuff, you can't never beat that process. So that would be your best bet. Anybody that really wants a really good valve job, check out somebody that's been around for years and that has a good reputation, and you'll never go wrong with that. So I can't stress that enough. But like I said, these valves were already done before, the valve job and all that with these heads. But I don't know who did that valve job. So I'm just going to grind the seats back in, see what kind of pattern I get there, and we'll see how bad it is. One of my seats actually have a nick in it. I'm very upset about that. But it is what it is right now, guys. This thing has to get up and running. So I could keep it around for years and hoping to get all this performance stuff done. And it's just going to sit. So I'd rather have it up and running, and maybe even if I got to pull it apart later or do a better engine later. That's where my mindset's always at. Some guys like doing it first time, but I've seen guys wait forever, have engines sitting around for 5, 6 years, and they're still waiting to go fast. And not this guy. I'd rather have it up and running and out the door. And this might help somebody else out that's on the fence. Out there and running is better than sitting. So that's how I look at it. So anyway, with that, I want to say God bless you and thanks for watching. And this helps anybody out and you're not subscribed to my channel, hit the little button. It's not going to hurt you. It might be something you'd like in the future that I do, and it will give you a little reminder. So with that, I want to say God bless you and have a good day, guys.